Hello. Hello, friends. My name is Hannah, and welcome to video 150 of ASMR, like a sandbox. We also just reached 500 subscribers. So to celebrate, I wanted to do two things. One, I wanted to show you this fun play foam in green, orange, pink, and yellow. And we'll make some fun sounds and visuals with that throughout the video. But I also want to answer some of your questions. So I've been collecting questions from you all for the past week or so, and I wrote them all down and thought it could be fun to answer them for you all today. So the first question: what are some unusual foods you have eaten? So I grew up in Southeast Asia, and so some of the foods I ate there were a little bit different than foods that Americans are used to eating. And I actually love telling people about the flavors of ice cream that I've eaten. So I've had garlic ice cream, sweet potato ice cream, cheese ice cream. Other unusual foods I've eaten would be bamboo bat, snake, kangaroo. Let's see, what else? Snake, kangaroo. Yeah, anyway, those are some of the unusual foods that I've eaten, and I am quite proud of it. I just think it's fun to talk about unusual foods. Oh, I thought this was such a thoughtful question. What is something you do that brings you joy? Also, what's something in your world that brings you joy? Man, I just feel like I am simultaneously highly attuned to like grief and suffering and pain, but also highly attuned to joy. So I love fun drinks. So like drinking coffee or tea in the morning is really fun for me. I love looking up at the sky when I'm outside. I love getting together with friends. I love going to coffee shops. Sometimes like I'll curl up on my bed and turn on a fun Netflix show, and like I'll just be aware of how fun it feels just to relax in that way. Also, like, I think something else that I enjoy is finding like really good ways of expressing things. So like, whether that's on social media, sharing like an insight that I've had, or like a thought or an encouragement, it just really like gives me that dopamine boost to be able to phrase something well and in a way that resonates with other people. So something in my world that brings me joy would be my husband. He just is such a sweet gift to me, and I just love laughing with him and cuddling with him, and yeah, just we love to watch TV shows together, and yeah, so those are some things that bring me joy. Okay, next question. Where do you get your video ideas? This is kind of a tricky question because I really get them from lots of different places. So sometimes I get my video ideas from videos that I've seen other ASMR creators make. Sometimes I come up with ideas just by seeing things in my environment. sometimes I'll just like be living my life and suddenly notice that something looks interesting or sounds interesting, and so I'll, experiment with it and then sometimes decide like, hey, this would make a great video. So, yeah. So various places I get my ideas. How do you feel about the upcoming summer weather? So I am used to very hot weather. Where I grew up, it was like 95 degrees Fahrenheit, 95% humidity on like an average day. So I am fairly used to hot weather, but I don't like super hot weather. So one thing I love about summer is that like I don't have to pay attention to like the weather forecast or like the temperature projections, because I just know I can wear like shorts and a t-shirt, and there's something that feels just so freeing about wearing shorts and a t-shirt, and so I really love that aspect of the summer. My body is pretty sensitive to heat though, and so I don't like that during the summer I can't spend as much time outside because my body has trouble with temperature regulation. So I have mixed feelings about the summer, but I've largely made peace with every season. Aha, are you married? Well, yes, I am married. I met my husband probably like 5 years ago. We started dating, I don't know, maybe three years ago, and we got married about 2 years ago. So yes, I'm married, and I really just am so thankful for my husband. Well, this was a really interesting question from a really sweet viewer. What are the pros and cons of a face reveal? So you guys have probably noticed that I don't really show my face in my videos. Occasionally you'll see part of my head, but not my face. I think the pros would be that sometimes it's easier to feel like an emotional connection with a YouTube creator when they show their face. I also have a very expressive face, and so I think that it could add interest to my videos. The two main cons for me would be that I like to preserve a little bit of anonymity, especially on such a public platform like YouTube. And then also, I don't have a lot of like energy because of my health issues, and so oh my gosh, I'm just seeing, we've already been recording for a while. Okay. I would prefer to, if I'm going to be on camera, to have makeup on, and I just don't have the time or energy to prepare for a video and also put on makeup. So anyway, so some of it comes from insecurity and some of it comes from wanting to preserve anonymity. But yeah, it is something that an idea that I play around with on occasion, because I think that it can foster more of a sense of connection and emotional expression. So we'll see what I decide to do in the future. Okay, interesting question. What is your religion? Are you a Christian? Yes, I do have a religion, and it is Christianity. I think I've probably referenced religious-related things in my videos before. So people mean a lot of different things by the word Christian. So what I mean is that I like hold to the doctrinal beliefs in the historic creeds, like the Apostles' Creed or the Nicene Creed. And then the other main thing I mean is that I believe that the world is broken and I'm broken, and I've put my faith in Jesus that one day he's going to fix everything, including my broken body and my sinful heart. And yeah, so I'm looking to Jesus and his grace redemption and wholeness. So, yes. Oh, this is a fun question. How many airplanes have you been on? I have been on over 100 airplanes. The first time I was on an airplane, I was probably like 3 months old. And then when I would ever like travel from the United States back to Southeast Asia as a kid, when we would like visit friends and family in the States, it would be like 3 or 4 plane rides from one side of the world to the other. So anyway, it adds up to well over 100 airplanes that I've been on total. Okay, what are some of your favorite YouTube channels that aren't ASMR? So I first started watching YouTube maybe like 10 or 11 years ago, and I first created a YouTube account because I wanted to subscribe to the piano guys. I used to be really into their content. I haven't watched them recently, but that was when I first started watching YouTube. Currently, I really enjoy Good Mythical Morning, Sorted Food, Justina Ercole, Huberman Lab. Those are the ones coming to mind at present. Ooh, what are some of your favorite books or authors? This was a question someone asked a while ago, and I wanted to come back around and answer it. So, authors, my 2 favorite fiction authors are P.G. Wodehouse and Jane Austen. But I also have a pile over here of some of my favorite books that I have in my house that I wanted to show you. So we have Strange Planet by Nathan Pyle. We have When Helping Hurts, How to Alleviate Poverty Without Hurting the Poor and Yourself by Steve Corbett and Brian Fickert. We have Eats, Shoots, and Leaves by Lynn Truss. The Zero Tolerance Approach to Punctuation. If you thought it was impossible for a punctuation manual to be hilarious, you are mistaken. This is one of the funniest books I've ever read. Next book is Personality Hacker. Harness the power of your personality type to transform your work, relationships, and life by Joel Mark Witt and Antonia Dodge. And this is one of my favorite books on personality and specifically Myers-Briggs. I have 3 other books over here. This one, the dust jacket is somewhere else, but it's called You Are Not Your Own by O. Allen Noble. Let's see if I can find the subtitle. Oh, Belonging to God in an Inhuman World. This really just changed my perspective on so many things, and I just highly recommend this book. Next is The Upward Spiral by Alex Korb. And I've read this, or read portions of it, like 4 times because it's so good. Using neuroscience to reverse the course of depression, one small change at a time. Powerful neuroscience to reverse your depression and reshape your brain. This is one of my favorite mental health books of all time. And this is actually another one. In an Unspoken Voice, How the Body Releases Trauma and Restores Goodness by Peter Levine. So those are some of my favorite books. Some of them you've seen before in my videos, but like most people, I have rather eclectic taste in books, but yeah, anyway, now you know some of my specific favorite books and authors. How do you find time to upload so consistently? So part of this is like a personality thing. Like, I like to commit to things and follow through, and part of what helps me be able to do that is like a sense of self-discipline, but also like setting realistic expectations for myself. So I upload videos twice a week, almost every week, and I knew that most weeks that would feel attainable. And so I purposely choose videos that I know that I can do, and that won't take too much time or energy, because I'd rather put in, like, yeah, I guess. I know that with YouTube it can be really valuable to put out regular content and to have a schedule. So that's just something that I try to do when I can. But on the weeks when I just don't feel up for it, that I know that I have the freedom not to. Okay, I think we just have 2 more questions. What is your favorite type of video to film? I don't know. This is a hard question because I think that it honestly really is impacted by how you all respond to my videos. So the videos that people tend to watch and comment on, I end up feeling like more positively about those videos. But I will say that probably some of my favorite types of videos to film would be book videos, tapping and scratching on books. I love using my soft speaking voice. That's just a very kind of natural, easy thing for me. I do enjoy making satin gloves videos. It just feels very, I don't know, like I can just kind of get lost in the movement and the beauty and the creativity. And then probably the third type of video that I really enjoy filming would be tracing. I just think it's really fun to just get in the zone of following lines with a pen or my finger. So, yeah. So, final question. Do you personally respond more to visual or auditory ASMR triggers? So, most of you probably understand the concept of like getting ASMR tingles through various triggers, and triggers in the case of ASMR are a good thing. So, I don't tend to get ASMR triggers super frequently. But when I do, it's often, so it's usually either like visual, like up close camera touching or brushing or like plucking. I really like some of GB ASMR's black and white hand movement videos. Those are ones that I am more likely to get ASMR tingles from. The other category, well, 2 other categories that I respond to are paper and cardboard sounds, especially scratching. And then finally, I really like hair play videos where there's like a mannequin head. So videos that like Ting Ting ASMR does. Those are the types of videos I tend to personally respond to more. So I guess I respond to visual and then like personal attention triggers. So those are like my personal favorites as a viewer. Okay, well that was a lot of questions, and I hope that you guys enjoyed listening, and getting to know a little bit more about me and my channel and things I like. And I also am a really big fan of these very cool play foams, so I may like try and create some fun sculptures and cut them or something in a future video. But anyway, for now, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for subscribing. It's so exciting to be at 500 subscribers and for this to be my 150th video. I just think that's a real accomplishment, and I'm really thankful and proud. I'm about 25% of the way towards being able to purchase a Blue Yeti microphone, and I'm very, very excited about that. If that's something you are interested in contributing towards, you can check out my links below. But, as always, as we close our video, I want to remind you that because you are a person, you are loved, and you are capable. I'll see you next time.